Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope you are fine. Please open your books. As you know that yesterday we did reading, explanation and summary of our poem Sour Grapes. Today you will be opening your page number 38. We will do some of its exercises. Okay, listen attentively. The first question is, can you write the following in full? What does it mean? In full. Actually, they have not mentioned here that this is the short form. And what they want us to do, to write it in full. So, what is short form, students? Short form is a shortened form of a written word or phrase used in place of the whole word or phrase. Right? Or you can say a word with the same meaning as another formed by removing one or more of the syllables of the longer word. Okay? And considered a word in its own rather than abbreviation. So, the first one I'm gonna do for you, heal. We pronounce it heal. And when we will write it incomplete, we will write this way, he will. B is hasn't, has not. C is that'll, that will. D is you'll, you will. E is doesn't. How do we pronounce it? Doesn't. And in actually it is does not. F is I'd. And that is I would. G is there. And the word is they are. Might not. I is they've. They have. J is who'd. And the full word is who would. I remember that you have done almost the same exercise in last semester as well. You might be familiar very well. Come to the next question. Discuss the meanings of these proverbs. Then try to write your own explanations. What is the meaning of a proverb? What are proverbs? What do you think? You can say great sayings, or you can say a short saying that is widely used to express an obvious truth. Like you can say a proverb is a short sentence that people often quote, which gives advice or tell you something about life, right? Like when we say 2 and 2 make 4, pride hath a fall, and all that glitters is not gold. They are all proverbs. They have some lesson or something about life, right? So what they want us to do here, they want us to write our own explanations about these given proverbs. So the first word is, a bad workman always blames his tools. What does it mean? It means, just listen attentively. I will provide you the notes as well, okay, in form of PDF. But listen and understand the proverb first. A bad workman always blames his tool. It means someone who does a job badly will blame anything rather than himself. Got it? Like we did sour grapes. The same thing. That he is not capable of doing something right, but he is blaming other things instead of himself. B is barking dogs seldom bite. What does it mean? It means those who make a lot of noise and fuss, they seldom do you really harm. Okay? They just keep on making fuss and keep on making noises high, but they actually don't do anything in real. They don't harm you. C is cross the stream where it is shallowest. What does it mean? It means choose the easiest way to do something rather than the hard way. Got it? D is don't put all your eggs in one basket. What does it mean? It means spread things around so that if something happens to one part, the others are safe. Understood? Spread things in around so that if something bad happens to one part, it won't harm to others will be safe. Hope you have understood this activity.